Welcome back to Tech Nuggets. This is yet another episode of install series videos. That's install MongoDB and MongoDB Compose on Windows 10. Let me do a quick introduction. MongoDB is one of the popular NoSQL DB and uses JSON-like documents and developed by MongoDB Inc. and available under server-side public license. It's written in C++, JavaScript, and Python. MongoDB supports ad hoc queries, indexing, replication, load balancing, file storage, and aggregation. It's available in three editions, that's Community, Enterprise, and Atlas, that's a cloud hosted. For this demo, let us install Community Edition and configure on Windows 10. Okay, let us go ahead and download MongoDB Community Edition, right? So in order to do that, you need to put the URL mongodb.com/try download slash community. Okay, so once you have done, directly it will take you to the download page, and also along with that there is a common download page for other product also. For example, you have a MongoDB Enterprise Server, then you have MongoDB Ops Manager, Kubernetes Operator, and Community Kubernetes Operator. On your right hand side, this is where you find a version what you are selecting. This MongoDB Community Server version 5.0.6 is the current version as on recording today. So this is the version and platform Windows, and your package type is MSI. When you click download, it will take you to the download and the save location place. Already I have saved this. It's about 286 MB. So I will not download. I'll just save the time because already I've downloaded this. I'll say, instead of saving, say cancel because I already downloaded. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, the download is complete. Let's go ahead and install the downloaded package. Let's double click this. So once you double click, it will take you to the setup wizard. Click on next. Let's minimize this. This is your server side public license. You can read the terms and conditions. Click accept. Click next. So the installation has two types. One is a complete and custom. Complete is if you don't want to customize anything, you can go ahead and click complete. If you want to customize any of this feature, for example, some of the feature you may not want it to get installed, so then you can choose custom. So I will choose custom. I would like to customize the place where it's downloading, and I want to control where it is installing for data and logs, all that part. So in for this, I've already created a folder called MongoDB under C drive. I'm going to choose that. Click custom, and you will see the features what you would like to select: server, client, router, miscellaneous tools. Any of this, if you don't want, you can uncheck this. Let's be there. And the thing which I wanted to change was the location. So this is the location, and click on browse. I will go to C drive, MongoDB. Okay, click next. So this installation will do multiple things. One is after it installs, it configures the service and it starts a service in the name of MongoDB, and the data directory which we are talking about is the folder which I mentioned, MongoDB/data. So if you leave it for the default, it goes under program files. It's a bit difficult to control there, so we don't want to mangle inside program files. So that's where better to create a new location, or maybe you can configure as a configuration where you want to have a data also is possible, and logs also same way. Okay, next, this step is one of the important step. uh, so MongoDB, after you install MongoDB, there are multiple ways to access this MongoDB. One is a shell, other one is a UI. It's a user friendly GUI where you go ahead and edit. You can do the CRUD operation easy with the GUI. In fact, if you're much more sophisticated user, you can go ahead and use a shell client. So for this demo, I'm going to use MongoDB Compass. That's a GUI for MongoDB, and I'm going to click next. So this part, what will happen is, so I have taken only one package, that's MongoDB, and if I proceed with the installation, it's after installing MongoDB, it will start the service, and after that it will download MongoDB Compass, and it will install MongoDB Compass, and it will start MongoDB Compass. Okay, so it will take a couple of minutes, or it will take few minutes rather to say that. Let's go ahead and install. Okay, so it's starting, and you will find the agreement, that is the publisher verification MongoDB Inc. Yes, I okay, it's starting with the installation of MongoDB. Okay, so it will take a couple of minutes. I will shorten this installation part. So now it's installing MongoDB Compass. As you see, this may take few minutes. Once it started installing, you will find a nice animated logo on the Compass. Once that is completed, it's going to open up MongoDB Compass also. Let's give it few seconds. It's going to pop up. So this speed is depends on your internet speed. MongoDB Compass about 200 MB. Give it few minutes to get downloaded as well, picking up the installation. So the installation is almost done. Yeah, so voila, so your MongoDB Compass is being getting installed, and it will launch once it is done. So you have to be patient for a few minutes and seconds. Okay, let's starting with service and opening with DB Compass. Okay, just let's once it's ready, it's ready to connect, and in fact this is done. You say finish, and we are ready to connect to local database. The connection URL is a default one. You don't need to change anything because we are not given any security credentials. So let's say connect. Okay, part 2 of this video to be continued. In this part 2 we'll be doing exploring NoSQL with MongoDB Compass. So I'll be covering connecting to Localdb, understanding the basic structure of JSON, how do you form a document, and importing document and documents as JSON, and also importing documents as CSV, and explore various views of MongoDB Compass, and also explore various filters, and also explore aggregate views. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe and like the videos. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything, and also it will motivate me to add more interesting contents. Thank you.